Welcome back to Zimzam Entertainment. If you're new to this channel, please subscribe, share as well, and comment. Please, your comments are very important too. And of course, click on the notification bell so that every time I post new videos, you get notified. To my sub cousins, remember I said I'll be calling my subscribers my sub cousins. You know, you guys, I got nothing but love for you guys. Mwah. Woo! The love, the love, the love. Guys, today's entertainment. Now, I've had some people send me messages to talk about certain things. And this one has a lot of people asking me, please talk about this, please talk about this, because they are getting frustrated and it's kind of starting to ruin their relationships. Okay, guys, we're talking about cell phones in their home, in the marriage, in the relationship and all that. So majority of the people that ask me to talk about these cell phones are complaining that their husbands or significant other or whatever, the guys, okay, that they spend too much time on their cell phones. So let's talk about it. Okay, so guys, some time back, way back when, women were known to be the ones that gossip a lot. You know, you'd have a neighbor that would come and visit you, and the women would yap, and then they escort the neighbor, the person escorts the neighbor back, and they're talking all the way to the neighbor's house. They would even stop midway and continue talking, and then they get to the neighbor's house, they continue talking, and then they escort each other back. So women were known to be the yap gossip mongers. Now comes cell phones. These cell phones and social media, they have brought problems in people's homes. But anyway, so now obviously I think the first wave of this thing, it was women always on social media, or that a married woman would actually not cook because they're on social media and texting and all that, getting into the gossip. But for women, it was more of wanting to get the gist of things, wanting to read about somebody, wanting to see somebody. They were all into the gossip. Okay. Now, for the men, okay, men are known basically not to be much into gossip and all that. So why, or what happens when a man spends 24/7 of his time on the phone? So others are saying a man who spends too much time on his phone is cheating. Others are saying a man who spends too much time on his phone doesn't has no somebody said future ambition. I don't even know what that means. What if he's already working? What ambition does he have? Anyway, so this is the thing, guys. They are men that before they go to bed, the thing they touch is the cell phone. First thing when they wake up, the first thing they touch is a cell phone. So what is going on in people's homes and people's relationships? See, with this cell phone thingy, that is what people want me to talk about. I don't have answers, guys. I honestly do not have answers. So we'll just talk about it, we'll just put it out there. We'll just put, okay, some theories of, could it be that? Could it be this? Could it be that? I don't know. But it doesn't hurt to talk about it. So why, to men, why would a man be on the phone 24/7? Guys, some men wake up, they're on the phone, they will not even eat, they will not even do anything. They will spend all that time on the phone doing what, God knows what, I don't know. But what makes a man do that? Because if they're not into gossip, obviously, maybe it's Facebook or whatever, I don't know, this gossip thing. If they're not into gossip, What are they doing on the phone to the point that they will not even eat? Hmm? One of the questions, the request I got, somebody was telling me that her husband is on the phone first thing when he wakes up in the morning. It's the phone. That's his companion. And guys, this person is like, a princess. Yeah, a princess. And then when I say princess, I'm not saying princess per se as in because she's a princess, no, but the beauty, the intelligence, her body, that kind of thing. To me, that's a princess. So if a princess turns around and says her prince first thing in the morning is to touch the phone, and he will be on the phone the whole day, whole morning, whole day, whole evening, the last thing he's going to touch again is his phone. What kind of man would love his phone so much and ignore a princess next to his bed? So even if he is cheating, what kind of cheating would lead to a man be glued to his phone and forget that he's in a house with a princess? I don't know, guys. What do you think? Do any of you go through that? Do any of you experience that? Please, let's talk about it, because this is a very interesting topic. Because since I think I got this request about 2 months ago, and I've just been like observing every time amongst people. I just observe to see which guy picks up his phone and which guy stays on his phone longer than the others. And there are some men, I've actually observed some men who, even at gatherings, even when they are having lunch or whatever it is that they are doing, they are like this. Guys, I don't have an extra cell phone to show you, but it's like this. Make a thumb, just... they are on their phone. I have made my observations. I've seen people. I've just been like, okay, let me observe what these women are saying. Let me see if it's really going on, or maybe they're just overreacting. But I did observe. I mean, there are some men. I also observed that there's some men who will not touch their cell phones. They can spend even 4 to 5 hours without touching their cell phones when they have guests, or when they're just at home, maybe with their families and their wives. They're just at home, just having that quality family time. They will not touch their cell phones. And then there are others who, even when they're at a gathering, whether it is a party or a funeral or something serious that they have to discuss, that person will be on the phone, not even thinking about how stupid they actually look. Stupid. I observe that they actually look stupid, because when everybody else is busy discussing other things, somebody's on their phone looking, or whatever it is. Whether if it's an innocent thing of just looking because somebody's addicted, it is an addiction, by the way. Somebody's addicted to their phone and they're just looking. But for a man, isn't it like weird and awkward for a man to be glued to his phone for such a long period of time? And even if it is innocent and he's not cheating or chatting with somebody else, what is a man going through his phone for, to the point where he cannot put it down for a few minutes? Guys, it's called addiction. Do you have a man in your life that is addicted to his phone to that extent? If you do, have you tried to talk to them? Have you tried to talk to him? Because at the end of the day, it's all about communicating, guys. It's all about communicating, talking about it. And then I came across one couple that told me that they actually agree that at 9 p.m. is the time to put, when they both get home, they can be like, maybe because they both work and usually busy at work, they don't have time to be on their phones when they're at work. But when they get home, they have until 9 p.m. to look at their phones or respond to any messages and all that. After 9 p.m., they put their phones in a basket, guys. They put their phones in a basket in the kitchen. They put the phone in a basket in their kitchen. Then it's time to interact. By the way, when they're having dinner, they don't touch their phones, even if they agree to put down their phones at 9. But when they're having dinner, they're eating family time, they do not touch their phones. They put them in the basket. It's only after dinner that they take back their phones, respond to whatever, and then before they go to bed, 9 p.m., they put their phones in the basket. It's time to interact. It's them time. You know, whether they're going to play games or they're going to watch a movie or they're going to do whatever. Then they go to bed. They don't carry their phones with them. They don't use their phones for their alarms. They actually have radio alarms that go off when the time comes for them to go to work. So I was like, wow, okay, because I personally use my phone for my alarm when I'm going to work. But I'm not crazy about my phone like that. I'm really not. I will respond to messages. I'm one person who likes forwarding things. I'm the forwarder, forwarder. But when it's time to put the phone down, I do put it down. Because I get tired. There's some messages that I don't even, when I look at them, I'll be like, this is not even worth responding or forwarding. So I just let it be. But for a man, it's kind of weird. So is he cheating? If he's not cheating, is it an addiction? And if it's an addiction, will he accept help? Because every addiction needs help. Every addiction, I kid you not, I believe that every addiction needs some form of counseling, some form of talking to, some form of therapy. Because it can ruin relationships, it can ruin marriages, it can ruin boyfriend and girlfriend, it can ruin whatever, like I said, relationships. So are guys aware that their consistent use of their cell phones ruining their relationships? If they are aware, do they care? Why are they continuing? If they are not, are they willing to listen to the other partner? So for the ladies that are really concerned about this thing going on in their homes, I would advise you guys to sit down with your significant other and talk about it, discuss it, because really life is really short. And if people are going to be having such issues ruining their lives, then we're in for a bigger problem on our hands. Because I do agree with one of the ladies that said a man should have no business on his phone after hours. And I was like, what do you mean after hours? Yeah, she said after the wee hours, because there's certain times when even his friends are probably sleeping or interacting with their families or out there. So why would he be on the phone after hours? That's very suspicious. Okay, I mean, that's her opinion, that's her take. I put it out there. Men, I would really like men to respond to this. If there are any men that watch Zimzam Entertainment, if you could please share your views on the comments. This is an interesting topic, and it is happening, and it is indeed becoming a problem in households. Okay guys, don't forget, on this platform, no YouTubers left behind. So please subscribe to other YouTube channels as well. Alrighty, to my cousins, don't forget, mwah, I got nothing but love for you guys. I will see you guys in the next video. Bye bye.